I'll always want to teach at Gage, actually, because I think so highly of Gage. It's just a terrific place to study anything. If you want to know how to really paint, you go to Gage. I thought when I was making this show that the whole show was just going to be all about nothing but suffering, because I just felt like there's nothing to be glad about. And I really didn't feel glad at all. This was all the campaign. This is all the political things that led up to the election, and it was just getting more and more horrible and less optimistic every day. So I just kept thinking, I don't have anything in me that's of joy. You know, it's all going to be suffering. So I put him in this like pose, which is just how I felt, like, no more. I cannot take any more. I just can't. So then he started like that, and then his face wouldn't quite go there. His face kept sort of going like he's sort of curious or spellbound, or he's interacting with something else. There's not just, yeah, you could take it as defensive, but you could also take it as kind of, wow. And I love the edge, actually, and I love to be able to kind of let you come down on either. So he became more interesting to me the more curious he was, and the less kind of, you know, just in suffering. Based on a lot of news of people, you know, leaving their city and having to find homes in various other parts of the world, and just the destruction and how they have to sort of uproot themselves and in the midst of just rubble everywhere, and try and find a place. And the thought is he's just sort of taking one last look back. But just wanted the uprootedness and the sense of destruction on people's lives as they have to leave. Back to the lying down figure. There is something where I really like the reclining figure. In a way, I love the sleep state, because then you're right away can refer to the unconscious mind, which has always been extremely interesting to me. This time when I was younger, and I have this goddaughter would visit me, and she would be like 5 or 6 or 7 or something, and she'd say, "Oh, Tip, can I mess with your hair? Can I do your hair?" And I'd say, "Yeah, sure, okay, yeah." And then she'd do, and it wasn't long hair, I just had hair like this, but she'd do the most ungodly, kind of the most chaotic mess. It's such a marathon, you know, to do big figures. Getting the gesture really right, getting the musculature on the legs, getting the fall is a tremendous effort. Well, this piece really had to be a self-portrait, as did Beauty Parlor. It just felt like this really needs to be me doing this. They're all autobiographical, but then a different person is a better container for some positions. This was also kind of a response to the political situation that was going on in our country. The worse it got, the more reptilian response would come out of me. There's no separating the artist from the piece, and so that energy came into this piece probably more prominently than the other pieces. This is sort of like, while I was working on it, that scream, Monk's scream, kept kind of circling around. It was like, ah! And that, to me, went back to my childhood, that level of kind of deal with me. She's everything. She's mad, sad, desperate, absolutely doesn't understand. There's no more patience. She just can't do anyone, not anymore. This is her best response, and in a way, it's the level of the response is sort of the level that she cares. So because this is sort of right before she might just shut down.